Hi, Dave Snyder here. It is April the 18th, 2013. We got some pretty fantastic weather here today, it looks like, in the United States. I've worked with this one before. Pointed out that I thought that this was pointing out the new Madrid fault line in the past, this straight line right here. And let's just fade the weather in and out and see where that is. Actually, it might not be over the fault line. Could be some kind of fault line there, though. It usually follows the shape of the land. But anyways, I want to bring up those overlays that I brought up when I first did this the first time. I'm going to go ahead and go way up here on my list and bring that picture up again. As soon as I find it. It's a little ways up. Right up here somewhere. Here we go. Fault line discovery. This is the overlay I put up that day. There it is. Same place. Haven't moved it. Look at it following that edge beautifully. Beautifully. Let's just fade that in and out a little bit. Oh, look at that. Would you just look at that? See, some things just never change. See, this crater's been in place since the day I made that video. Oh, it's been probably 3 months almost. Two at least 2 months. 2 months for easily, probably 3. But look at this, how it follows that edge. Comes up and then it comes up and just you can see right here. I'll just fade it out. Nice and slow. Look at that. Right in place every time. This weather will move, as it usually does. It'll move across and it will change, and it will still fit wherever it is in this crater at that time. Any time. Look at that. Look at how this whole area gets filled in. You can see in the moon, this whole area is just the same exact shape. Look at that right there. So when I try to tell you that the moon's bigger than the Earth, this is the prints of the moon on the Earth, people. This is I'm not trying to lie to you. I do this every day. Every day I do this. I got a whole list of stuff set in place, of just craters set in place, and just look at that. How I just turned on Google Earth 5 minutes ago. Not even that. Right before I started, I turned it on and saw this and started the video, because that is awesome. That is probably the new Madrid fault line. It creates the new Madrid fault line. This impact right here with this edge probably creates the new Madrid fault line. Look at this right here. Let's just zoom in right here to this spot right here. Check this little spot out right here. These little round areas. This one round area right here, actually. See how that edge falls right into place. Falls right into place. Just incredible. And when like I showed before, turn on the borders. Watch this. Turn the borders on, and look at how it fits in the borders around here. Now, if you look at North America or the United States or whatever, however you want to say it, or let me see, where's the picture? Here, we fade this out. I mean, you can see if you just take away the weather and everything like that. Let's just take away the weather for now. Bring the picture back up, nice and slow. You can see this edge goes around like this. There's definitely a curved edge there, and then look at the rest of it fit in Mexico and all around this whole Central America, everything. And I've got so many more. Look, the moon has hit it so many times. This crater has hit the Earth so many times. It's not even funny. The weather shows it every day, just like I'm showing you today. I just showed yesterday I uploaded a video of the weather at the South Pole, showing you the Schrodinger crater hitting near Antarctica, which is an absolute guaranteed in the weather proof that the moon hits the Earth. Either that or the moon is shaping the weather from the space and from the sides of the moon that we don't even see. We don't see this crater on the moon. We do not see this crater on the moon from the Earth. Barely. You can see it sometimes. You can see like it's on the side of the moon, so you don't see it. Yet it fits every continent on the planet. Every continent on this earth. So I know it's tough to believe somebody just comes on here and makes a video and says the moon hits the earth, the moon's bigger than the earth, whatever. I know it's hard to believe that. It'd be hard for me to believe. If I didn't do this myself, I would not believe it. I probably wouldn't believe it either. I'd say, well, it looks pretty neat, but I don't think it didn't happen. But I've done this every day for a while. And I've seen way too many things. I've used different moon images. I've used Google Earth moon images. I've used USGS. Those are all USGS, NASA, JAXA, Selene, all of them. It doesn't matter. They tie everything together. These impacts I can rebuild the supercontinent with the lunar images in many different ways, many different configurations, but they were all those ways at one time in Earth's history. It seems, incredible, but why they wouldn't tell you, why they never told you, why they don't tell you is, well, they could tell you now because they've already got all the gold and everything secured on the planet Earth, and the oil and the diamonds and all that. They've already secured it all, but so they could tell you now, but then it would just contradict everything they've ever told you in the past. So they won't do it. They won't discredit themselves that way. This shows that they lied about the moon landings because the moon is bigger than they say, further away probably than they say. And that's yet to be. I know the moon is bigger. I don't know how far away it is. It's kind of. I guess we could now that we know the actual size, we probably could find out the distance pretty easy, right? I probably would have a hard time doing it, but there's got to be somebody out there that's pretty good at mathematics that can figure this out, how far it is actually away from the Earth by knowing the size of it that I'm showing you. Take the size that I show you, or that you can find yourself by putting the craters over the Earth. Let me just show you the Schrodinger crater, or I'll just tell you, the Schrodinger crater on the moon is supposedly 200 miles in diameter. On the Earth, it's about 1,200 miles in diameter, which makes it 6 times the size they say, which makes it bigger than the Earth. So you have to go like this. This is somebody's artwork on my desktop right here. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. If it's 6 times bigger, that makes this the moon and this the Earth. Right? So that's what you're looking at right there. Now we just need to find out the distance. It's not really that important to me to know. It is, but I just know the moon's bigger than the Earth, and I know it's hit the Earth. And this is about what a collision would look like, if you think about it. So it doesn't destroy the Earth. It doesn't destroy the moon. It just bumps into the moon. And it devastates everything. Of course, it's going to devastate everything. But some things survive on the Earth. Obviously, some things have survived. It's like alligators and everything like that have been through this. Humans have been through this and survived. Hell on Earth, but they survived it. I'm sure of it. I just know they did. They struggled through it and they survived somehow to get us where we are today. But look at that, people. That is incredible. That is so incredible. That was just random weather today. And like I said, this crater's been in place for months. Since the last time I made a video about it. Actually, I made another video about it just a few weeks ago. But the first video I made was months ago. And this crater does not. I will never move this picture. It's a perfect overlay of the moon's surface, reversed, flipped over, and put over the Earth. So it's correct. There's no way around it any longer. You can deny it, or you can embrace it. I don't like to think that the moon is going to hit the Earth someday, but it's not going to ever hit the Earth in our time. But it's going to definitely disrupt things on this planet. It's doing it right now. It's definitely disrupting things on this planet on a daily basis. It's bigger than the Earth. Bigger than the Earth. It's pulling our tides. Well, it's probably pulling more than the tides. I'm sure it's causing earthquakes and everything else. You can think it's just a little moon, 2,000 miles across. That's your choice. I'm just saying you better take another look at things if you really want to know. Being lied to. Either we're being lied to right here, or we're being lied to about the size of the moon and everything else. I mean, just look at it. Look at that weather. It updates all the time. It just probably updated since I've started this video. It's probably updated already once or twice. It just follows that line beautifully. Look at this little area here where it comes down this line right here. You see that in there too? Look. Wow. Pretty nice. Really nice. There's the center. You can see the center is beautifully aligned. Right here. Weather. Look at that center. Where does it center at? Let's take a look. Center's right. Look where it centers, where all that coral is. Oh man, look at that. What do you think creates all that coral and everything? There's Florida right in the picture. You can see that little lake right there. Actually, that's a pretty big lake, actually. Whatever it is, I can't remember the name of it. Never been there, so take a look at that weather. Look at this all up in here. Nice. Should have seen it during Hurricane Sandy. That was incredible. That was just incredible. But there you go. Another day. Just look at that. Let's see what else we got here today. Okay, I got another one that's really, really good too. So I'm going to turn this one off. And this one's over here though, but it's not really showing much weather. But let's just check it out for the hell of it. It's a little ways up here. Mo Atlantic, that's a good one too. We should check that one too. Check it out. Oh, let's see. What's it going to show today? This is in the Atlantic Ocean. And the weather on this one is really nice too. It always fits very nicely. Can't wait till there's more weather. I mean, when I first discovered this one, I couldn't believe it. It was so cool. The weather fit in there so perfect. It was it was almost scary in a way. I mean, the way it fit, it was kind of scary because it was so perfect that there was no question. When you see those ones where there's just no doubt, no question that it fit there. I mean, it kind of spooks you a little bit. It kind of scares you. It does me. I mean, I kind of just want to stop. You know what I mean? And stop looking at it and just. I mean, it's not really scary. It's just kind of overwhelming in a way, especially when you know how badly you're being lied to about it all. That's what really sucks. Okay, so here's the one in Alaska Pacific. I showed this one before. Yeah, it's not really showing too good today, but it's there. Look at this curve. I mean, how it fits just right in that curve. This fits every day too, but just it's different every day. It's a nice one though. Yep. There's another one I'd like to check out over here though. That's the Newfoundland one I put up just not too long ago. It shouldn't be too far up here. Right here. Oh, and the mother lode one. Oh, we got to check that one too because I readjusted that one. That one's going to be really, really good. Really good. Yeah, that's not showing much. Okay, so let's go to the. Which one was it? Oh yeah, mother lode is way up here. Sorry about that. It's worth it though. Worth the wait. Actually, right by that one where I just was. Right here. This is another one right here that this weather will fit all the time. It seems like, well, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's doing it today too well, but yeah, not as good as it was the last time I did this. So we'll just stick with the one that we had up there first time. Where'd it go? And that same day when I made that video, I did the surprise crater one, this one where showed this one over here. Oh yeah, that was really good. That saved my ass in that video because I was bitching and whining about how nobody cared about this, and all of a sudden it was just there. It was awesome. Saved me. There you go. Take a good look at that. Do it yourself. That's a for sure impact by the moon at that size right there. Shapes our planet. All right, that's enough. Have a great day.